Hey everybody, Kevin Scrimmer here on Scrimmer Games. Welcome to Gamers Reality, and this is Gamers Reality news about Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I think this released a day or two ago. I've been so busy with work and graduate class that I have not had time to look. So I am going to look right now. Pretty dang excited. Let's check this out. Alright, here we go you guys. Which you guys already probably seen. Type Null. Normal ability battle armor. Is that his name? I'm confused right now. What the heck? I'll have to look at that again later. Jagmo-o. Bulletproof, soundproof. Oh, he's cute. He's like a little dino. Because he is. It's an actual dragon this time, you guys. Compared to Executor. And Dark Rattata confirmed. Why did they make his cheeks so puffy? They made the little one look like a badass, and this guy just looks a little ridiculous. They're set 12 hours apart. Wait, each game is a 12-hour difference? Or certain events will play out differently? The Ether Foundation. Welcome to Ether Paradise, Ether Foundation's own private island. So is this like the good guy team? Artificial island, that's interesting. Whoa. Ladion. Battle me, I won't take no for an answer. Huh. I wonder if that's like one of the main rivals. Zygarde cells and cores just like in the anime, you guys. That's awesome. That is so cool. That is like a freaking MMO type thing. Pokemon Snap, quite literally. Oh my gosh. Whoa! You can actually see a Dragonite flying up there? UB-01. Holy crap! They are doing so much right. That was amazing. Alright, gonna watch it again. This time I'm gonna stop it and actually examine each Is that his name? Type Null? I guess we'll find out. I guess he has different types. Maybe this is the one with different types. Type Null, meaning normal, probably. Jangmu. Almost sounds like a freaking cow. He's a cute little dragon guy. They made him ridiculous with how fat his cheeks are. He could have been so badass, but... Okay, I'm wondering if the games are set 12 hours apart or if these hours actually cycle. So I wonder if you get Moon, you're going to be mostly playing at night. And if you get Sun, you're going to be mostly playing in the day. So you'll encounter a different Pokemon at least, we know that much. And the day and night setting will be different. The Ether Foundation. Welcome to Ether Paradise, Ether Foundation's own private island. I will be like a mother to all of these poor Pokemon and shower them with love. Even Pokemon from distant worlds, far from the Alola region, are worthy of my love. Meaning Kanto Pokemon. Faba. Just as the name suggests, Ether Paradise is a veritable paradise for Pokemon that floats far out in the sea surrounding Alola. It is an artificial island made entirely by human technology for the protecting of Pokemon. We keep Pokemon that have been targeted by Team Skull here. We also try to support Pokemon that need a little extra protection. Team Skull, give that Pokemon back. Low? What? Is that what a Slowpoke says, really? I mean, if they would have put the S at the beginning, it would have made a little more sense. Grunt B. That's right, we're going to sell this Pokemon to get rich. And we won't make no bones about it. They just need to cut off his tail. That's all they got to do. Gladion. Almost sounds like Glaceon. Battle me, I won't take no for an answer. Team Skull Gladion. You know you can't beat me, you'll just get your Pokemon hurt for no reason. Dexio, I've made up my mind, I'll entrust this important item to you. You obtained the Zygarde Cube. This item that I just gave you is for collecting the cores and cells of a Pokemon, Zygarde. That is wild. That is so freaking cool. That is so MMO. And I say that because that's the type of quest, task, or activity that you would find in an MMO. Hey, there's a Pokeball back there too. I wonder if those are just for show. Huh, you can actually share with people. Dude, that's like a mini Pokemon Snap. Ultra Beast. UB-01. Ultra Beast, they show it for like 10 seconds. What are Ultra Beasts? November 18th cannot come soon enough. Hopefully it's not only Moon that has that beautiful night sky. I'd love to see that in the game. Alright, let's check out their website here. Type Null. His name is Type. It's a synthetic Pokemon. Its ability is Battle Armor. Pokemon wearing a mask has been dubbed Null, meaning nothing. The shapes of its front and hind legs are clearly different. The reason is that Type Null was constructed to synthesize the strengths of various Pokemon, enabling it to adapt to any situation. The mask fitted to Type Null's head is a piece of equipment designed to control its latent powers. It's extremely heavy, so it also serves to hinder Type Null's agility. To complete a certain mission, there was need of a Pokemon powerful enough to rival those Pokemon often spoken of in mythology. Huh. He's like part land, part sea. He's really weird looking. But he's also interesting. Here's Jangmo-o, scaly Pokemon dragon, 2 feet tall, 65.5 pounds, bulletproof and soundproof. Jangmo-o has the pride of a warrior, although it remains humble about its capabilities. In its pursuit to become stronger, it never neglects its training. Because Jangmo-o uses the scales on its head for both offense and defense, it never turns its back to its enemies. Many trainers see this behavior and take it as proof that Jangmo-o is a valiant Pokemon. Jangmo-o gather in harsh locales like canyons where no other people or Pokemon are around to live together as they train. Wow, that's pretty cool. He sounds like a really cool Pokemon. I actually want him in my party already. I'd like to see his evolutions though. Okay, they got the Alolan Rattata up now. Dark Normal, 1 feet tall. Height 8.4 pounds. Alolan Rattata's form changed as a result of their battle for territory with Yungoos. Unlike ordinary Rattata, urban areas are Alolan Rattata's main habitat. They are nocturnal and live in nests of several dozen. Alolan Raticates serve as their bosses. As a countermeasure to the exploding Rattata population in the Alola region, Yungoos were imported and released. To better avoid Yungoos, Rattata changed their preferred environments and circadian rhythms. These adaptations to their new environment led to a changed form. Alolan Rattata have an excellent capacity for sniffing out delicious fresh foods in Alola. They pay no attention to foods that aren't fresh. And that supports my new series, No BS Game Thesis, the Darwinian evolution theory for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Raticate, it gets a foot and 4 inches taller, 56.2 pounds. Because urban areas are their main habitat, their diet is higher in calories than ordinary Raticates. As a result, they have become hefty. Well, at least they gave them a good reason why they're fat. A lowland Raticate prefers to eat only fresh fruits and high-class ingredients. There are rumors that a certain top-notch restaurant takes advantage of a lowland Raticate's taste buds by bringing it along when choosing ingredients to buy and having it taste new dishes. A lowland Raticate continually stockpile huge amounts of food in their nests. They mostly prefer to send out a lowland Rattata to gather food while they themselves stay home in their nests and just eat. A lowland Raticate is the totem Pokemon of the trial that takes place in Verdant Cavern on Melee or Malimi. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Island in Pokemon Moon. It summons Rattata to help it confront those who take on the trial. Huh. Gumshoos appears as the totem Pokemon in Verdant Cavern in Pokemon Sun. So who would you prefer? Would you prefer getting the Gumshoos totem Pokemon or the Raticate totem Pokemon? Assuming we can catch totem Pokemon. Okay, here we have Ultra Beast. In the Alola region, rumors are flying about mysterious creatures known as Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts possess mighty powers and could pose a threat to humans and Pokemon, so they are feared. It appears that the Ether Foundation is also conducting research on these Ultra Beasts. According to rumor, multiple Ultra Beasts exist, each of them called by a code name. UB-01's body is composed of a glass-like substance. However, it's constantly changing shapes, never settling on one. So maybe that's why it's called UB1. It has more forms or shapes. Either that, or there's similar Pokemon that look like it, and it would be called UB-02. While evidence of something like a survival instinct can be observed in UB-01, no one knows whether it has a will of its own or any emotions. It's said that, for some reason, its movements resemble those of a young girl. Either it's graceful, or there's a really weird story behind that. It's a really cool looking Pokemon. I don't even think we know what type it is. I don't know if these are like just legendary Pokemon or like very rare Pokemon, or I don't know. But they seem really cool and I cannot wait to find out. Like, that's an awesome jellyfish looking Pokemon right there. They gave us a lot of new features and news and info in that one little trailer. A thorough analysis of the secrets of the two different worlds of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Some of the Pokemon that appear in Sun and Moon are different, of course. What's more, there's a difference in the way time is set in the two games. Except for a few scenes, time in Pokemon Sun and Moon is tied to the actual time. Pokemon Sun operates on the same time as your Nintendo 3DS system, but time in the world of Moon is shifted by 12 hours. So, Pokemon Sun will be the same exact time, so if you play in the day, it'll be in the day. If you play at night, it'll be at night. So, Pokemon Moon, if you play it at night, then inside the game, it'll be day. If you play it during the day, inside the game, it'll be night, is what I'm assuming. Some of the Pokemon that appear in Sun and Moon are different, including Solgaleo and Lunala, which hold the key to the story. It seems that some of the Pokemon that appear as totem Pokemon in the trials are also different, as we have seen with the Raticate and the Gumshoos or Gunshoos. Okay, so the same exact scene versus day. Ooh. I might have to get both games. Look how beautiful it looks during night though. My wishes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. The comments below come from Game Freak's Shigeru Omori, the director of these games, to express the wishes that poured into the creation of Sun and Moon. Why I chose Sun and Moon for the titles. We live on a planet overflowing with life. This Earth of ours revolves around the Sun, and in turn the Moon revolves around the Earth. When you look at the Sun and the Moon from Earth, they appear to be traveling through the sky in similar orbits, but when you change your perspective, you come to realize that their orbits are completely different. Yet the Earth and the Sun and Moon are all tied to one another, and life grows and flourishes as they work their influence upon one another. Humans also interact with people of all different kinds. They influence one another and in turn are influenced by others. It is only through this miraculous balance that we can live here as we do. In these titles, what I wanted to express is the brilliance of life and of the relationship between humans and Pokemon as they influence one another. That is why I chose to name them after the Sun and Moon, which has so much influence over our own Earth. That's pretty cool. Why the two titles take place in different worlds. Between Sun and Moon there is a time difference of 12 hours. This was our first attempt at making such a great difference between two game versions. In the Alola region, the Pokemon you might encounter on the same route can vary between day and night, and so this time difference allows players to have a completely different experience. And it doesn't stop at Pokemon, some events are also different from one version to the other, so I hope you all can enjoy both worlds to the fullest. Why we're so particular about expressing night and evening? To show the Alola region's rich nature and beautiful towns, we were very particular about the lighting. Thanks to that, the same location can have a completely different appearance depending on the time, sometimes wrapped in the gentle glow of moonlight, sometimes illuminated by the crimson of the sun setting over the sea. That sounds beautiful. At times, the same event will feature different natural phenomena in the two versions, which can only be seen in either Sun or Moon, so I hope it will be fun for players to compare the two and find these differences. We've poured ourselves into our work so that you can feel an atmosphere and sense of closeness that makes it seem as though you are in the Alola region yourself. That's awesome. Very cool. Find Pokemon all over the place with the Poke Finder feature. A feature known as the Poke Finder allows you to take pictures of Pokemon you find. It's loaded into the Rotom Dex. When you use the Poke Finder in certain photo spots scattered throughout the Alola region, you can take pictures of Pokemon. These pictures you take will be evaluated, and as you take better pictures, more features like the ability to zoom in become available. That's really cool, so it is like Pokemon Snap. Alright, let's check out Snorlax's features too, since I didn't get to read this. As a special bonus for early purchase of Sun and Moon, you can receive a gift, Munchlax, that evolves into Pulverizing Snorlax. Those who purchase Sun and Moon by Wednesday, January 11, 2017, have a lot of time, are eligible to receive an early purchase bonus via their internet connection, a Munchlax that evolves into Pulverizing Snorlax. This Munchlax is holding a special item called Snorlium Z. By evolving Munchlax into Snorlax and having it hold the Snorlium Z, Snorlax becomes able to use a special Z move, Pulverizing Pancake. Z moves are special Pokemon moves that are used in the Alola region. Trainers send a natural power called Z power to their Pokemon to power up their Pokemon moves. Because it requires all the combined power of the Pokemon and the trainer, a Z move can only be used once per battle. However, Z moves are considered more powerful than any previously known moves. Alolan Raichu's exclusive Z move, Stoked Spark Surfer. These Z moves can be used by any Pokemon, however some Pokemon like Alolan Raichu can use special Z moves that are not available to all Pokemon. The Snorlium Z gifted along with a special early purchase is itself a special item, one that allows Snorlax to use a Z move that no other Pokemon can. Munchlax, the big eater that swallows food whole without chewing. Munchlax wolfs down its weight and food once a day, gulping down its food with practically no chewing. It hides food under the hair on its body, but it forgets about it. If your friendship with it is high enough, when it levels up, it will evolve into Snorlax. The special Munchlax will know the move Hold Back, which it cannot normally learn. Hold Back is an attack move that leaves its opponent with just 1 HP. It can reliably weaken an opposing Pokemon, so it's useful when you're trying to catch wild Pokemon. Battle with Munchlax a lot and catch lots of Pokemon. That's pretty cool. The Munchlax being gifted will know the move Happy Hour, which you cannot normally learn. When you use Happy Hour during a battle, you will receive twice as much prize money after the battle. That could be really good. Collect lots of prize money to give yourself an advantage on your adventure. A Pokemon that has blocked the path of many a trainer, Snorlax. It's not satisfied unless it eats in excess of 880 pounds of food per day. When it's done eating it promptly goes to sleep. Snorlax's typical day consists of nothing more than eating and sleeping. It gets fatter and fatter and moves less and less. Anytime it's not eating, it's sleeping. It's such a calm Pokemon that it's usually not even bothered by children using its belly as a playground. Snorlax's stomach is extremely strong. Its digestive juices can dissolve any kind of poison, so eating rotten food doesn't affect it. Previously, Snorlax has always been portrayed as just sleeping all the time. For the first time, it will open up its hidden potential and be able to use the powerful Z move Pulverizing Pancake. By pouring a Z power into a Snorlax that is holding Snorlium Z, Giga Impact transforms, enabling Snorlax's Z move to be used. Okay, so it needs to know Giga Impact, then it'll transform into that new move, I guess? Experience its overwhelming strength in Sun and Moon. Cool. So the Ether Foundation, they work in the Alola region. The Foundation's goal is to care for Pokemon that have been hurt. The Ether Foundation has constructed an artificial island called Ether Paradise. I wonder if that's the one in the middle, or if that's one of the hidden ones, or one of the 4. There, they not only provide shelter for Pokemon, but also conduct various research projects. It seems that the main character will also be able to visit Ether Paradise during the adventure. Lusamine. The lovely Lucamine functions as the Ether Foundation's president. Faba. The Ether Foundation branch chief sports green sunglasses are his signature accessory. He seems very proud of his position as branch chief. Wiki. The assistant branch chief of Ether Paradise has a caring personality, so she is loved by all the Ether Foundation employees. And employees of the Ether Foundation. The employees of the Ether Foundation shelter and care for Pokemon. Their uniforms appear to depend on which division they belong to. That seems like a really cool group to have in the game. I'm pretty excited for that. So a pair of trainers investigating Zygarde. Dexio and Cena will show up as you progress through your adventure. These two appeared in Pokemon X and Y as the professor's assistants. Wow. We'll give you an item called a Zygarde Cube and ask you to collect Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells during your adventure in the Alola region. Cores and cells can be found all over Alola. I wonder how many there are going to be. Oh my goodness. What if there's like at least 100, if not 300, that'll be insane. At least 100 probably, representing 100% because there's the 50% version, etc. Collect Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells. Objects giving off light can be found in various locations in the Alola region. These are Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells. You can collect them in the cube you receive from Dexio and Cena. If you collect lots of cores, the path to finding Zygarde may become clear. Wow. I think that feature is just so cool. This battle reminded me of us in the past, in this group of 5 young trainers. Pokemon X and Y reference. I'm Dexio. The creature that just got sucked into the cube is what we call a Zygarde cell. This game is going to be so exciting. There's so much cool stuff in this game. It's insane, you guys. So we got Gladion now in Team Skull. They cause a lot of trouble. They steal other people's Pokemon, mess up the trial sites, and delight in all kinds of evil deeds. Gladion. This young man leads the strength of Team Skull as an enforcer. He places a high value on being strong in Pokemon battles. His partner Pokemon is the mysterious type Null. Well, we discovered something new there. There was actually very useful information there. So I wonder if this is a one-of-a-kind Pokemon he'll eventually give him to you, or something will happen that you get him. That's pretty cool. And one more thing before we go, you guys. A new trailer for Sun and Moon dropped today, and while it was mostly uninteresting footage, for a split second you can catch a glimpse of a guy with a very distinctive face. Professor Oak. And he's got a tan and some long Hawaiian hair. For comparison's sake, here's the Professor Oak we all know and love from prior games in the anime. Translations say the game calls him Oak, but not Professor Oak. So there's a few possibilities here. Professor Oak also has an Alolan form. Okay, so this isn't Professor Oak, but rather a relative of Professor Oak. There's another new trailer? Holy crap! Like, there's so much stuff in a few days, you guys. Wow. See these evolutions here. Okay, so I don't think there's no Pikachu Alolan form. It just looks like a regular Pikachu, then it just turns to Alolan Raichu. Okay, so Cubone. It's just a regular Cubone and it turns into the other form. Just a regular... And you can't even see his freaking head. He uses a hammer to crush the eggs? That looks like a frigging... Raichu's move looks like a DBZ attack. Hypno. Starmie and just like, was it Corsola? I wonder if that's a way to like take a picture of the Pokemon or... And there's the Ultra Beast. What? It just comes out of a portal? Huh. Whoa, this is so much. Dude, look at all the Pokemon around. The character models look so good. It'll be so cool to see just Pokemon like that just everywhere. So I am just blown away, you guys. This is going to be so amazing. This game is going to be awesome. That's all the Pokemon Sun and Moon news for today, and there was a lot of it. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you are excited for Sun and Moon, I appreciate your support. Comment down below and let me know your favorite new feature or whatever you're excited about, your favorite new Pokemon. And if you haven't, make sure you click that subscriber button down on the screen so you can catch more Pokemon Sun and Moon news, and I will be streaming Sun as soon as it's released, and I want you guys there with me. We can help each other out, trade Pokemon that are unique to the game, and whatever else is unique. We'll all chat it up and have a lot of fun. So subscribe, so I'll see you there. I'd really like that. Feel free to share this video so that others can check it out. Check out the social media links below where you can follow me on Twitter. And make sure you go to gamers-reality.com, the channel's website, and sign up for the free newsletter right here. And you'll get a bunch of free awesome stuff straight to your inbox, such as stream times, videos, blog posts, before anyone else. Alright, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Peace.